Okay, so the last, the forecasting model is the error trend decisioner (ETS) for the scenario analysis. So we'll forecast using the ETS function, Excel function, and we will also draw some scenario. The lower confidence bound and upper confidence bound, 95%. Okay, so you can access it with the forecast that the etc function, which is defined as the forecast ETS. And there we put the target date, the values, the timeline, or seasonality, or data completion and aggregation. You don't have to consider aggregation though. And then generally, we will not use the forecast ETS function directly because there's a user interface if you don't have it. Maybe depending on your the compatibility or availability of this the function. But you can just simply select your data here, and then click the forecast if you guys have the forecast, the function data. Sorry, here analysis tool, and then add it, and then you can find if there is the forecast function button there. Then you can set the option to get a forecast of the sheet as well. So here now the process here forecast the the period, right? And then we have the sales here, and then forecast it. So I'm going to draw, oops, the same, the sales, so that we can start from here, the sales forecast and upper bound or lower bound, right? With the 95% the confidence level. So here, first, just the forecast, right? Forecast using the forecast ETS formula. So the function now forecast ETS, do you see here? Now the target date, and then comma. First, the sales, which is values, and then let's fix this sales. And then next, we can just put the date next. The date. And then let's fix this. Do you need to consider seasonality? Yes. And here automatically completion the uses a linear interpolation. Okay, so let's use this. So likewise, you can just directly get the result. So here now you can see here now the result shows this forecasted. But if you need to consider some scenarios is upper level or the down level, right? And then you can use this for the formula, the forecast ETS confint, the CONFINT. So here now we want to start. Once you calculate this forecast, and then minus forecast. Do you see here confint, right? And then open the parenthesis. So here the target date, comma, the same process, the sales. And then we want to fix this to drag down. And then comma. Next is the date. We want to fix this date. and a comma. Do you need to consider the confidence level 95%, right? 95%. So here 0.95, and then do you need to also take it into consider this the seasonality, right? And then data completion, yes, 1. And then you get this, the lower confidence level, right? And then do you see here is lower, right? If you believe that the sales goes down further or sales goes up even, right? So here, now we use the negative, the minus forecasted the ETS confident, right? But now you can also use, just copy and paste here, just change this positive, right? So that you can get the upper bound, right? So let's drag down. And then finally, we got the upper bound. Consider this seasonality as well, right? So this is also the alternative way. Sometimes it's better than the whole to winters model, but it doesn't show some evidence of why we can use this based on this big data to track this sales. So yeah, this is also alternative model. Okay, this is all. Now, once you guys completed this, now this forecast model in sales here, any kind of model that can explain the recent 40 other quarters reasonably, then you can link this result. For me, I decide to use the sales here. Now, from the whole winters, the multiplicative model, right? And then I put some down the confidence level, right? 95%, because I don't think the apples sales is not as good as the current year or the recent years, based on some research work, right? And then you can start these projections. So for this projection, the forecast financial statement and comparative analysis model, we'll see in a separate video clips. You guys, bye-bye.